What's up, YouTube? It's Kenny again. Before we get started, I'm just going to go ahead right off the bat this time and say I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a truck driver driving across the country researching and trading stocks, and I will not be held responsible for any moves you make in the stock market, not ever. I am not your mama. Do your own research. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, talk to me down in the comments below, and join the Patreon. Link is in the description below. Guys, I'm looking at this pre-market this morning, and after what happened yesterday, it's wild. All right, tried to make this video a couple of times and it comes off just really negative, but I mean, you know, I'm fairly new to this. I mean, I'm just coming up on my first year of investing. And so I started in a time, you guys know, I started investing in a time where everything was just up and up and up. And, you know, it was really easy to swing trade and to do stuff like that. But, you know, since February, we've lost so much, and I had felt like we had to be at the bottom, you know. But then yesterday we had these huge drops, and then I'm looking at the pre-market this morning and just, let me see here, Tesla down 7%. I mean, you know, that puts Tesla now, it was down less than that earlier. Let's see what it puts it at right now. 584, guys. Tesla at 584. Glad I got out at 666 or whatever it was, 663, whatever it was. And made a little bit of money, because I would have lost a lot more than I made in that swing trade just over the last day and a half. Semiconductors are falling like rocks. You know, SOXL down another 8% in the pre-market, down 13% yesterday. OEG down 11% in the pre-market, down 8% yesterday. Hyliion down 5% in the pre-market, down almost 9% yesterday. Enphase down 7.7% in the pre-market, down 4% yesterday. You know, it's just, I mean, even Berkshire Hathaway is down, guys. Like, what's going on right now is scary. It's some crazy, scary shit, all right? And for a new investor like myself, you know, I don't really know what to do in this situation. I mean, I really don't. You know, I'm glad that I freed up the money I did. But none of us have a crystal ball. It could go lower. And, you know, what really kind of is freaking me out, okay? Now, I'm not panicking and selling out of everything. I mean, at this point, the losses since February, on top of the losses over the last 2 days, like, I'm down so much in Lordstown Motors, Hyliion, OEG, Enphase, that, like, psychologically, I don't think I could bring myself to sell at these prices, like, no matter how much I was panicking, you know, because these are some big old losses that I'm experiencing in these stocks, and I'm sure you guys are right there with me, you know. So, I mean, what are you guys doing? What's your theory on what's going to happen? How long is it going to take to recover from this? You know, at a few days ago, you know, I was still of the mindset that we could recover fairly quickly. All it would take is for things to shift back to growth, and we could recover fairly quickly, at least close to back up where we were. But like, after the losses yesterday and what I'm seeing in the pre-market today, I'm starting to wonder if all this growth stuff is not correcting to where it should have been, because, you know, we all know that over this last year, the growth that we've experienced was not normal, and that there really was no reason behind it, no real reason behind it in a lot of cases. And so I'm wondering if maybe the market is correcting this all back down to where it should have been. And, you know, typically, while after that crash last March, when the pandemic happened, we recovered really quickly and we're making all-time highs and stuff. But typically that's not the way the market works. A lot of times an event like that may take years to recover from. So I'm starting to wonder if we are going to recover in the next 6 to 8 months and get back up to these levels that we've been at. It could take years to get back up to those levels. So it's kind of freaking me out, okay? And, you know, you guys can call me paper hands and all, whatever, okay? You know, I'm not selling anything at the moment. But, you know, I'm starting to think about ways to mitigate these losses. I mean, these are big losses, guys. And, you know, I don't know what to do. I don't have a crystal ball. It could go lower or it could recover from here. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know. I honestly don't know just how low it can go, because I had been thinking surely this is the bottom. You know, surely we're coming up on the bottom and it's got to start turning around. But here we go, guys. Another like 10-12% in the last 2 days on some stuff, and more than that on some stuff. And like, how low can it really go? I mean, can it just keep going lower? Could it drop another 50%? I mean, is holding the right idea? I mean, my instincts kind of tell me that holding, at least especially now, is the right idea. I think that it's got to come back above these levels that we're at now. But as far as getting back to, you know, much higher levels, it could take a long time. And, you know, I don't have a long time. So we'll just have to see how things go, keep moving as we move forward. You know, I'd be interested to hear what you guys have to say about it, but at the same time, I can't pay a lot of attention to the YouTube comments. I don't know you guys' experience level. I don't know anything about you guys, and people in YouTube comments they'll say anything. It's unpredictable, you know. All I can do is just like try to do the things that I think is right and try to mitigate my losses as much as I can. Like I say, I'm glad I got out of Tesla when I did. You know, if I'm looking at my crystal ball and thinking what I could have done to prevent all these losses, it would have been, again, to sell at 10-15% down. The thing that's unanswerable is, if I would have sold at 10 or 15% down, would I have just dumped it right back into some shit that's way down right now? I probably would have, you know what I mean? I don't think that I would have won in that situation either way, unless I just continued to try to swing trade and then at a certain point kind of gave up. I may have lost less that way, but at this point, I haven't lost anything in these stocks because I haven't sold them. And, you know, you might think of it the same way. You only lose money if you sell. But the question is, are we in stocks that really are going to rebound? And how long is it going to take them to rebound? And when they rebound, when they have finally rebound and recovered back up to these spots, could we have made more money elsewhere? Because really that's what it's all about. It's not about falling in love with these companies. It's about trying to be profitable. And I'm trying to identify places where I think the comeback, so to speak, is inevitable, where there is no scenario in which a company doesn't come back, okay? Because I can see scenarios in which Lordstown Motors and Hyliion don't come back. I can see scenarios in my brain where these companies don't do as well as we hope they will and we think they will. But there are companies out there that there is no question that they will rebound and come back. So, you know, I've got a lot of things to think about. I've got a lot of things going through my mind about what I should be doing right now. I'm going to just be continuing to watch things for now and trying to identify other opportunities. And, you know, I don't know what moves I might make. I really don't. I'm not panic selling or anything, but at the same time, I am freaking out a little bit. I mean, these last couple of days have been very sobering, and it's not that I don't have confidence in the companies that I'm invested in. It's that are these particular companies going to come back in a short enough period of time, or are there other companies perhaps that will come back a lot faster? I don't know. You know, I don't have a crystal ball. All I can do is try to make the best decisions I can. So let me know what you think. No promises that I'll listen to you, but let me know what you think. You know, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and for God's sakes, guys, join the Patreon. I need it. Help me get to a retirement before I end up living under a bridge. Because the market ain't helping me very much right now. Yeah, join the fucking Patreon. It's in the description below. And I appreciate your support. Thanks for watching.